we've come over to the administrative offices for District 128. That's the high school district that serves Libertyville High School, Vernon Hills High School. We're with Superintendent Prentice Lee. And Dr. Lee, we're here to talk about something that's important, though, to all schools and the wider community, and that's the importance of the 2020 census. Can you impress upon people how important that is to our schools?
Well, the census is important for a number of reasons, not only to our local area, as you mentioned, but also the broader Northern Illinois area and also the state of Illinois, because from the census, the federal government uses a lot of that disaggregated data to determine funding for a variety of programs. And certainly funding to public education is part of that would be sent to the state of Illinois and that would flow through to local school districts. So the census is a very important part of that process. If the census is not accurate and it's too low, for example, then the state and the flow-through money to local schools would be less. If it's an accurate count, then we get a better reflection of the dollars that are available through the federal government to the state, to local school districts.
So really, the goal is to have the right count, because if the students are going to be here anyway, you need that funding to support those schools. So that's why everybody's got to get counted.
Yes, absolutely. So from our end, we would encourage parents and families in the community to complete the census. The modern day that we live in now, there's an opportunity to do that online. It's probably less invasive for a lot of people. Do the paper copy. And certainly do that as soon as you have the opportunity to do that. So once again, we have an accurate reflection in our local area, in the state, as part of the United States for the apportionment of funding in a variety of programs that the federal government is involved in helping states with.
Well, funding and everything from schools, roads, hospitals, grant, how we vote, our districting and everything like that. It all comes from the census. And it only happens every 10 years. I would think as schools you kind of get excited when the census data comes in, because you have a really good picture of what just happened. So that it's so important for that 10-year mark.
Well, I think I've recently learned myself that the census has been ongoing since 1790. So think about that. It may be one of the longest things that we've done in this country, and there's a reason that we do it every 10 years so that we have accurate data to reflect all of the things that you've mentioned and education. So again, we just encourage people to take the time and complete the census for your household and turn it in so everyone can be counted in our local community here and in the state of Illinois and as part of the United States.
Yeah. It's your civic duty. It's a really good thing to do. It's a fast thing to do too. It's an easy thing to do. Once you go online, it's quick. So thank you for taking the time, Dr. Lee. One of the easiest ways you can support your schools, go online and do the census. It's an easy thing to do. So thank you, sir. And now we're going to talk to a couple of your students who are going to help us with some tidbits and some information about the census so we can be really efficient and effective when we do it. But thank you, sir. Thanks for taking the time.
You are welcome. Great to see you.
Hi, I'm Abby.
I'm Hala.
And we're student board reps for Vernon Hills High School.
Easy ways to fill out the census is online, which is the fastest way. You could also fill it out in the mail. It gets mailed to everyone by mid-March. You could do it on the phone, and there's multiple languages and assistance available, so it's very easy to fill out.
And if you're worried to fill out the census because you're worried that your privacy might be compromised, don't worry about that. By law, all the data is bunched together, and it won't be sent to any immigration or taxation offices.
It is important to make sure that it is the U.S. Census Bureau and to avoid scams. The U.S. Census Bureau will never ask for party affiliation, for money or donations, and they will never send you emails. They should also never ask for your social security number. Stay safe, and if you feel nervous or unsafe, call the U.S. Census Bureau or 911.
When you're filling out the census, make sure that you count everyone that will be living in your house on April 1st. This could include a non-relative. For more information, you can go online. Please fill this out. It's really important and it helps all of us.